blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down, my head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise, and we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise, and we don't care about the bad nights. For a second let me feel like this, make me feel like this. But I'm just getting started. My eyes on the target. No, no. You're the better one, still king of God. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, they'll be calling me royalty. They'll be calling me royalty. look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss with almost your brain waste. I'm a freak in the sheets, black or clothes. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you. Talk about, quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal, key ignition. Just keep me full like at a meal. Once in a while, feel alright. I know you like it, can't fight it. I might let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves. Somewhere and dyed my hair now. Wanna be alone. It's much to bear and you don't care, and I won't play alone. I got you in my sight. I keep all the words you said to me. I get you on your knees. Rewrite all the things you I can see as we're drifting apart. I can't believe how it all turned dark. Bring me to life, 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 bring me to
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
whatever. All this rap about you long gone, it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. And there's no man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need an old man. Tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, of my shoulders. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need an old man.
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a come with a, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a come with a. Taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a come with a.
keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
Yo, what up everybody? It's Gangxy. Welcome back to the 7 Directions Pro Scrims. You know what time it is. We have a all-star lineup as per usual for you tonight. Got a lot of pretty heavy teams in this lobby. It's like we've got M42 in slot number 1. And oh, that's going to be FURYxNEPOZ in slot number 3. We'll just update my thingamajig. We'll be kicking off match number 1 any minute. We've got Genesis ESPORTS up there, the 4th slot. We've got the Beta Sentinels, slot number 5. Team Max, slot 7. We've got MARJIN Esports in the 8th slot. Slot 9, we've got the XB Blood Legion. Join Me Yellow up there in slot 10. Seal Esports in slot 11. PN Crew, slot number 12. We've got Hype in slot number 13. In slot number 14, we've got the Quarter. Slot 15, we've got LEXQ, BLACKSTORM. 16, we've got Magnus. In 17, we've got... I got no idea. In 18, we've got Infinity. And in slot number... No, Infinity's in 19. I'm going to say maybe hypBOE is in slot 17. We've got a bit of a switcheroo. So let's jump straight into it as we get a look at this flight path as we are heading over the island of Sosnovka. Alright, get a look at where we are headed as we've got teams out of the plane already, ladies and gentlemen. You can see a couple of teams heading down hypBOE and MAGNUS Esports around that Sosnovka military base early on, so we could see some drop clashes between them. We've got Join Me Yellow uncontested heading towards Novo Repnoye. Quarter and M42. A lot of teams heading towards that Pachinki area with Hype as well as PN Crew and Genesis Esports. Looks like there could be some clashing as well around the school Rossock area with quite a few teams around there, and circle pops, and it is on Georgia Pole. But let's jump straight into the military base and have a look at what is going down between hypBOE and MAGNUS Esports. I think MAGNUS were playing as a duo, so they are going to have to be careful about their positioning, especially in a 1-1 split. Although it looks like Respect does have a good angle onto Ecstasy, almost able to get the knock, but not connecting that on, as the first shots of the game do rain out, as he's eyeing off the team of hypBOE, that high ground positioning up on the catwalk in the Sosnovka military base. See, Mom2's quite far away from him, and that means it's going to be quite difficult for them both to back each other up in case a revive needs to happen. But it does look like a very slow poke battle at this stage. We'll have a look around the map and see what else is happening. We've got fights occurring in apartments between a couple of these teams. It looks like there's a big biff on in Pmce itself. So we'll jump into Pmce and we'll get a look over here. It looks like Master Vape has managed to get a couple of knocks onto the members of PN crew, and he'll be able to get confirms onto those as well. So that's one on the board so far. Exotic is trying to mount a defense against Genesis Esports. We've got M42 as well waiting in the wings here, as Exotic has got the M249 Squad Wiper Edition, is looking to put the hurt into some of these teams, but he's all by himself at the moment. Cummit is knocked. Doesn't look like he's going to be able to get a revive, and the rest of his team have gone down early on. So possibly the best move for Exotic right now would be to back out of this one and go for some placement points, as we've got M42 currently making moves around the city. They're going to be collapsing onto Genesis Esports at any moment now. You can see Smile over here in the prone position. He's got to hear those footsteps, hear some of the shots raining out from Exotic, as M42 start pushing forward. M42 with the man advantage in this situation. Smile's just keeping his nose to the ground. He probably doesn't want to peek. He's got Master Vape backing him up with some possible sight lines from the canals. If we go and have a look at T17, T17's got eyes on Exotic. And we'll just have a look at some of these other fights. Looks like this one's getting really messy here in school. And in fact, that's the squad fight coming through for team number 15. And it looks like they've just finished up that fight. 15 is, of course, LEXQ BLACKSTORM. I knew it was LEXQ. And we've also got a big biff on between... got some clashes between... Oh, T17 able to get a knock. Return fire comes in from M42 range, and he's going to lob a grenade in there as well, so if you can get the confirm. And... oh, he's actually going for a couple of smokes. There's Smile and Master Vape start pushing in. Oh, good knock. Good knock from... knock coming out there from Smile. Smile goes down though. And Master Vape's able to come in and clean it up. The rest of the crew come through, and Master Vape's just not able to get it done. And that means Genesis Esports are going to go out very early on in 16th position, and Exotic is going for the wood. I mean, this is his time to shine. There's double knocks on the side of M42, but they're going to be able to pick their players up real quick. So he's going to have to make something happen. He's going to have to make something happen really quickly before they start getting those heals off. Bit of smoke goes out, you know, as a defensive posture, but that's not going to do a whole, that's not going to do the kind of damage that he needs. As you can hear some nades being already tossed into the building that he is holding. They're very aware of his position. One of the nades able to tag him up. That's taken about 20 hit points off his health bar. Now they're looking for a concerted push up the stairs, and up they go, and down goes Exotic, as M42 currently sitting on 6 eliminations within 6 minutes, looking very strong in the early game here of game number 1 of the 7 Directions Pro Scrims. And you can see there's been a couple of fights happening elsewhere. Some of these teams now opting to rotate into zone. We've got hypBOE, by the looks of it, in Pmce, and looks like Join Me Yellow starting to make their way out of Novo Repnoye. Could be a clash up against Seal Esports and Team Max. That's just happening over here at the edge of Yasnaya. You can see Baron's under fire from the boys from Max, and it is of course Team Max. Ooh, good knock there from Kern, and he might even be able to first that one up. As looks like Seal Esports are going for the push. Wally, Leo, and Baron. What a lineup! I mean, that's scary. You see these guys in the kill feed, and you know you're in big trouble. But Leo gets taken out, so this is going to be 2Pmce able to get a nice crucial knock. Baron's trying to get some return fire in. 2Pmce goes in. He's looking for that 1v1 trade up against Baron. If he's able to get that happening, looks like Pcrim's been confirmed, so that's going to take Team Max down to 3 players. Can they even it up? You can see Baron's looking to push forward and try and defend this knock, as 2Pmce is just putting more and more pressure. If he had a nade right now, that would really seal the deal. As you can see, he's cooking one up. And will it land? We'll get an idea. It's able to first up Leo, so that means Baron's off revive duties, and now he's starting to push in. Can he get the job done? He's got the AKM iron sights ready to go. You can see Desler's pushing in. Baron's able to sort that problem out real quick, and Kern from a distance able to get the flick onto Pmce, as Seal Esports now starting to clean up Team Max on the periphery of zone. They are still taking fire though. Looks like Yeezy's been able to get Wally out. Wally takes the knee. That means it's just Baron. And look at the confirm there. That means it's a straight up 2v1. Yeezy's taking fire from Baron. He's going to have to try and hit a first aid kit. Goes for the full 100 HP edition. The big med kit. So that's going to heal him right up. He's got a bit of boost on board as well. That's going to help him out fight that blue zone, as he's probably looking to finish this fight off one way or another. I mean, you know, that's the thing, and so is Seal Esports. You can see Kern's now pushing in the buggy. I mean, the best move for Seal is to take this as a 2v1. You know, while they've got the numbers advantage, that is exactly when they should be pushing and sticking together. If they try and go in here one by one, the major risk is that, you know, he's going to be able to isolate them, get a knock both ways, and win the engagement, you know, in a clutch position. So if he gets the first knock, you know, it's going to cause, it's going to turn it into a 1v1 situation. You can see he's got these nades ready to go. If he's able to land one of these nades, that's it. It's on. He's probably, and you can see what the blue zone's doing to Seal Esports as well. They're starting to really lose their health bars, but Kern gets the job done with the nade. That was a brilliant throwable there from Kern. So Seal Esports coming out of that one on top with 4 elimination points, as looks like, you know, on the edge of zone, X-Blood are currently defending a compound from the members of MARJIN Esports. Mika with the drop shot. He's trying to go for the 1v4, but it just wasn't so as Margin Esports get the compound push, and that's going to mean his team exit the lobby in 11th position. Great pushing there from Margin Esports. That's gonna set them up in a very nice position in the center of circle. And it doesn't look like there's too many teams around this area just yet. We've still got Join Me Yellow making moves through Pmce. We've got M42 just hovering around at the edges. We've got TQ, that's going to be the quarter in South Georgia Pole City itself. We've got Infinity, which is, mate, that's a hell of a team, Infinity. I'd be worried about these guys. They're just on the edge of circle. They've got Thompson on board, Mogul, Negan. Yeah, big lineup there for Infinity. Definitely a team to watch out for. And so we'll jump on with them now. I mean, this is one of the Mongolian teams. I've seen Thompson in action before, and he's an absolute animal. And definitely a very scary player in his own right. We do have them correctly in slot number 19. It looks like M42 is in an engagement now with Margin. All right, so these guys are back at it again. And as Nox... well, Killer's been taken out, and Pmce's able to get a bit of a heal up. As nice refrag there from Dragon, but you can see that Killer and Few and Range have been knocked. So it's definitely clutch time for Dragon. You know, he's in the buggy. He's going to start pushing forward. I don't know, mate. I don't know about this one. The move here is really, he's going to go in with that micro Uzi, try and win the CQC battle. Oh, he's going for the reload. He's going to have to be careful about that one. He's able to get one knock. The second one comes in. If he goes for a drop shot right now, oh, that was so close. Cheng, though, able to get the final confirm there. Margin now sitting on 8 elimination points. Looking pretty strong off the back of those two team fights, and M42 exiting the lobby pretty early on. They didn't have the best positioning there. It was a nice run for a clutch there from Dragon, but yeah, unfortunately didn't work out the way he planned. Someone's saying only Dewa United is from PMPL Indonesia. Interesting. Looks like Seal Esports are pushing through the northern part of the circle. As Margin look to be holding that center area. The quarter now moving in through the south as it centers up around that Mount Olympus area. We could see a Mount Olympus final circle. It's been a minute. Looks like they're just hunting. I mean, Romeo's he's either looking for vehicles or he's on a scouting mission. I don't know, but he's kind of getting a little bit close to Seal, and Seal may spot this one out. You can see Baron up on the high ground, just over the ridge from them. Well, Esports as a duo would have to be very careful how they take these fights. The Kearns managed to cop a spray, and looks like Margin they're either positioning to take this fight. I guess they're just hunting right now. You can see the way they're moving and rotating around circle. They're looking to fight teams at the edge of circle. It's a smart play when you see teams do this. I mean, you've got to know that there's a few teams in the lobby that have got a couple of scraped knees, and this is a great way to just get, you know, more of those elim points when you've got that numbers advantage like they would have over Seal Esports right now. Cheng spots out Baron, and oh, that's going to be closer. I reckon a couple of his tires are going to get taken out there too, and Baron's very likely to be able to get into that compound, as Margin Esports probably going to just push off the back of that. They've still got Kern on the ridgeline as well. Baron could cause a couple of problems here. Kern is probably in a very good position of third party this fight, especially since Margin probably don't know his position. Baron's going to be on clutch duties as they start pushing into the compound. And he's gonna have to be careful about players on the ridgeline. So you can see here he's just trying to get a couple of nades out. Be good if he was bouncing them off the windows. That's always a great idea. As you can see, his health bar is steadily decreasing as the throwables are employed. He's going to have to be really careful about yeah, all these throwables that are being employed. And he's also got Pmce up on the ridgeline. Pmce could have a clear angle on his head. Looks like Pmce spotted out Kern as Baron goes down, so that means Kern's the last player remaining for Seal Esports as Circle centers up on the Mount Olympus. So we are looking at a Mount Olympus zone. Margin Esports are currently outside of it, but they've made their choice. Closer into Circle, we've got hypBOE or TD. I'm not sure. Let me know in the chat who this team is, as they are squaring up against the quarter to quarter, you know, on the downhill slope, so they're not going to have the advantage of height. We've got Infinity as well rolling through the area, so Infinity could start causing problems for both of these teams if they opt to third party it. Means TD's going to have to be careful about some of these angles that they're employing. You can see they're both teams starting to make a bit of noise. That's definitely going to attract Infinity, and Infinity are already positioning, looking to get that third party. You can see that Mogul's already spotted one of the players out, goes for the knock and gets it. And that's always the downsides of taking these fights when you're out of position. As Megan's able to get a knock as well, is that some of these teams can rotate around, they can get better angles. Both of those knocks are in a good position though to get picked up. Looks like Kern's going for the hero play here. Can he clutch it up against Margin Esports, as he's just holding the squad house at the moment on the edge of Circle. They're still, mate, he's causing them lots of problems. He's managed to get a knock on a Romeo. The entire team of Margin Esports currently outside of zone. Sue goes for the push in, as Kern's trying to get a knock as the vehicle enters. Now, Margin's already taken this compound before. Do you reckon they could take it again? Now, if that nade does tag him up enough, you know, the second one could get the job done. If he's just able to... Ooh, a well-placed Molotov right now could it's going to hold him off and force them to start using throwables to extricate him from this position that he's in. So he's going to have to be very careful about his positioning right now. But he's definitely in a situation where he could clutch it up. You can see, he's able to get one with the Molotov cocktail, and you know, as the zone pushes in, this is it. He comes in with gets the other one with the UMP 45. We're in Clutch Town, baby. Can he do it? Oh, he gets taken quite low there. No, the rest of the gang are able to come in and finish the job. But gee, they're getting a couple of knocks there. Well played by Seal Esports, as we do have battles raging in other parts of the zone up on Mount Olympus. Looks like TD are holding strong onto that position. They are seriously putting the brakes on this push from the quarter. It looks like Infinity were taken out, so they bit off a little bit more than they could chew, trying to third party this engagement earlier on. As Clownbo spots one of the players from the quarter. We've got other teams in the area as well. Let's jump on with Join Me Yellow here with Kim, as he's got members of LEXQ in his sights. Spots out God BS, takes him down real low. Lots of nades going off in the area as well. The LEXQ BLACKSTORM are under the pump, as now Margin are entering the fray. Margin are causing all kinds of chaos further up the hill. As looks like the quarter now starting to push into this area, and Margin Esports are just running over all these teams right now. These guys are absolutely going ham. They're on 14 eliminations with 13 remaining. We could be seeing a 20 bomb in the mix here, considering they've only got 6 elims to go before they hit the big 2-0. As they start taking a crack at hypBOE. You can see Pmce starting to move up into a forward scouting position for the rest of his team, as Clown is also on the front lines. Spots out Sue, goes for the spray, but cops a knock in return. He takes the knee as Margin are just absolutely decimating all these teams. Pmce now in a CQC battle up against one of the players as Sando comes around the other side. And we've seen Sando before in these situations. I mean, he is the man with the golden thumbs. His ability to flick shots is incredible. But no, it wasn't good enough in that situation, as Back is able to stop the push and get double knocks on it both, and confirms will come through. That's could put a break momentarily on Margin's push towards the 20 bomb, although it looks like they're going to be able to do it. They're on 18 elims so far, and they've got another knock in play. It's on Sue right now. Sue gets another one. If he goes for the confirm here, and gee, almost gets it. Margin Esports looking very close to picking up a 20 bomb here. They've managed to get 18. Sue spends a little bit too much time in the air. We're down to 2 teams now. It's Margin Esports up against the Quarter. The Quarter have been playing incredibly well so far, just holding on to that lower part of the mountain. I mean, they've been trying to get up it the whole time, but they seem to have done quite well for themselves playing on the lower slopes, getting 11 elim points so far. We've got Smat now rolling around the sides of the engagement, looking for a higher angle here, even heading outside of zone, but he's been spotted out by Margin. And we've got Sando on the high ground as well. Let's jump on with your boy Sando here. Sando's in the buggy now. And this guy, he does not miss if he's got you in his sights. Seems to be a little bit better at range than the CQC, although he's able to prove me wrong there, getting smat on the ground. 19 elims so far for Margin. Margin looking right on the precipice of getting the 20 bomb in this match, as Zentok is staring down the barrel of the entire team just above him. He's got 33 Leon in the back line providing that aerial support. Margin are currently being held on the edge of zone. If they don't get the next shift, and if Zentok's able to spot out Sando... Sando, he's just too quick on the flick. Look at him go. Sando's on 9 elims so far. I mean, what is this guy on right now? And Leon's able to get a knock, so that's Cheng down, but it's a straight up 2v1, and it's almost a 9v1 considering that Sando's involved. And yeah, Sue's going to go in there. I don't like the way that Margin are going in here 1v1. Yeah, that's good. They're gonna wait and group up before they make the push, just to seal the deal, just so they know for a fact, for sure, that they are going to get the 20 bomb, and that's exactly what they just did. Margin Esports picking up the big 2-0. Sando with 11 himself. What a god, the MVP of this lobby right here, right now. And Pmce getting 7. I mean, 7 elims by itself is incredible. But 11, that is like more than most of these teams have put together. Margin Esports is certainly setting the standard tonight for these teams. That was an incredible performance with a total of 21 eliminations and a chicken dinner. That's a huge point differential coming out of the gate of the first game. Quarter played incredibly well also. I mean, this is a team that they were playing around that low ground area. They never had the high ground. They never had the advantage. They were getting third-partied when they were taking fights that they shouldn't have won, and they won all of them. So they did incredibly well getting into that final circle up against Margin. They had a total of 11 eliminations, which, look, by comparison doesn't seem much, but that's an incredible amount of elims as well. And, you know, that's a huge point differential for them too. hypBOE, you know, honourable mentions, getting in the 3rd position with a triple. And you can see LEXQ, BLACKSTORM getting that 4th position. Join Me Yellow picking up 5th. We had Magnus Esports doing not too bad for a duo, getting into 6th position. Looks like, I don't know who that team is. Infinity only getting 2 elims, so that's a very strong team. We expected to see more from them. CL Esports as well, they came out the gate pretty well. getting that squad wipe in Yasnaya, but as a duo just weren't able to hold it through to the late game. So they only picked up 4 elims and a 9th position place. M42 were looking pretty strong coming out of Pmce. They only ended up with about, I think, 6 when it was all said and done, and a 10th place. I think they just ran into Margin at the wrong place at the right time for Margin. Looks like XB Blood Legion, no elims, so they'll have to pick it up in the later games. Team Max getting 12th with a couple of elims. FURYxNEPOZ only getting... Triggs is in there, so it is Triggsy. Oh, cool. This must be their new lineup with old Triggsy. Picking up lucky number 13. Hype getting in 14th. We had the Pen Crew in 15th, and Genesis Esports getting 16th with 2 elims, with Beta Sentinels picking up the wooden spoon there with the 17 with only 1 elim. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go to a very quick break. And by quick, I mean probably not quick at all, who knows. But stay tuned. I will catch you for the next game. And if you haven't already, please do hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the notification bell. You know what to do. I'll see you after the break.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
Baby, it's whatever. All this ever, but you long gone. it don't matter. Ride or die, that's been the deal. The light of your back, I disappear. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. And there's no man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, of my shoulder. So done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man. Back and I'm better. You had to go back where you came from, now you're bitter. Out of sight, out of mind for real. Yeah, I wouldn't wanna be you for real. But if you don't play that for me, I'm out of it, I'm out of it. I lick my gun and then I'm done. I'm out of it, I'm out of it. Ain't no man to tell me you're no good. I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, of my shoulder. Done with my cigarette, and when all the smoke is clear, I'm brushing away to you, the weight of you, the weight of you. Don't need a no man.
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a come with a and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a come with a.
What up, everybody? Welcome back to the 7 Directions Pro Scrims. I'm your host, Pmce. We're getting ready to kick things off real quick for game number 2 on Miramar. If you caught us for the first game, we saw Margin Esports dropping 21 eliminations, getting an absolutely huge point lead. But right now, we are headed into game number 2 on Miramar. We're going to get a look at that flight path real quick, as we are headed over La Cabrera, down past Water Treatment, Hacienda del Patron, San Martin, Power Grid, Picado, Graveyard, Los Leones, La Perdida, just ending up a little to the west of Puerto Paraíso. We've got a couple of teams already out of the plane. Ladies and gentlemen, looks like NNE are headed towards the city of Cobb. CL Esports also opting for a early exit from the plane with Genesis Esports as well. And we could see some drop clashes around San Martin. We know that a couple of these teams do like to go there. We've also got IHC in the lobby. I'm going to have to change my map overlay to update it real quick so you can see that. But, not too many teams going to Picado, but enough for us to want to check it out. Let's jump into Picado and see what is happening in the big city. We've got M42 headed here, and looks like Woo's been taken out by CL Esports. I think he was a solo. Oh, perhaps not. We've got a bit of a fight occurring up here in the north of the map, so we'll jump into that real quick. As looks like Wally's coming in for the push. As he's got the M16. Can he get it done? Oh, he's quite low. Goes for the switcheroo to the M Mini 14, but it doesn't. It does not work. And we've got, this is a messy fight. We've got Kern involved as well. Baron's able to get a knock on to Miku, and Kearns follows it up, gets another refrag. It's just one player remaining, and Kearns able to deal with him. So CL Esports in a kind of a repeat of game number 1, getting a squad wipe, but losing 2 players in the process. We do see our good friends Margin in a fight. Perhaps let's jump into. Oh, we've got some box shooting happening between the quarters, so they're looking pretty angry. We've got a lot of teams up around that Los Leones area. I'm seeing teams all over the place in the big city. One of them is going to be the Australian team, FURYxNEPOZ. I'm not sure. I don't recognise some of these players, so maybe I'm out of touch with the Australian comp scene, but I'm not sure who Sick Mad and Mr. Wolf OP is. I know Triggs. It's Triggs 7K edition. I don't know Impulse, but I probably should. We've got Join Me Yellow nearby as well as the LEXQ BLACKSTORM. Every time I see LEXQ, I'm like, what is that name? They're also near hypBOE as well, but it looks like these guys are just looting for the time being. They're just keeping it chill. I did see some other teams. I think I saw Margin Esports in the kill feed. I mean, surprise, surprise, Margin Esports in the kill feed. But I don't know where they are. They must have been taken out. They must have been one of these teams that got taken out. So I don't see them anywhere. Let's have a look around. Yeah, Margin Esports got taken out. They must. Who's missing a player? Must have been Quarter in El Pozo that took out Margin. So Spion, we missed that. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we've got Ego. I know Ego. He's from FURYxNEPOZ. He's playing with the PN crew. Let's jump on with your boy Ego as he pushes up the stairs. And that nade from Killer takes out Comet. And now Ego's whoa, he's got to flick a little quicker than that if he to get out, and he will get confirmed as well. We've got Parago. We've got Parago making moves into the building right now. And looks like they're just all going to get taken out. And yeah, range does eliminate the final player from PN crew. So M42 Dragon able to take Picardo. 3 elims on the board. They should be able to pick up their knocked player as well. M42 had a pretty good run. They were looking quite strong on the first map of Erangel, and it all just kind of fell apart in the mid game because they crashed into Margin Esports, who were just, you know, doing their thing, and yeah, they got taken out pretty early. Impulse on quite low HP right now, as he's going to have to hit up a 75 HP first aid kit, as the rest of the gang are rolling in. Triggs and Sickmad will be backing him up. Looks like Kaznan's going in on revive duties, as Nomi's trying to defend the push. Impulse might need a bit of help from his friends, as I think he's able to get a med kit off now, so he has gotten a med kit involved, as these teams are about to go in. And Nomi gets a nice knock onto Sickmad. Impulse now on the defense, and he's just trying to work these angles. As you can see, Triggs able to get a knock onto a player as well. Good knock there from Triggs. Excellent angles that Triggs is making happen. And Wolf gets a great knock with the nade. That's really flipped the script on this, and you can see Triggs and Impulse starting to push forward. Impulse getting that information and feeding it back to the remaining members of his team, as Triggs is pushing in, looking to get that final confirm. And they've been quite clinical about it as well. They've got a couple of other players nearby that they do have to worry about as the confirms start coming through. But Join Me Yellow are going to start third partying this fight any moment now. We'll jump on with Nomi here. Nomi's going to push forward, going to see if he can get a quick knock on the Triggs. Goes for that knock. He should be able to get the confirm as well. Impulse able to get a confirm there. Nomi gets a double knock. Can he get the clutch here? Looks like he's done it. Nomi getting the 1v4 clutch onto the members of FURYxNEPOZ. Wow, hypBOE. What a play there from Nomi. Going absolutely all out with that UMP. And they'll be able to get a revive too onto Clown. So that's going to help them get back on their feet into the later stages of the game. Huge play there from Nomi. We've got LEXQ, BLACKSTORM, still kind of in the air. It looks like Join Me Yellow are going to start rotating out towards the La Bendita crater. Infinity currently holding edge of zone. Zone centered up on El Azahar. Quite a decent chunk of it in water. And we've got Team Max in the El Azahar city. Seal making moves out of the north. We'll jump on with Godless from IHC. IHC, it's been a minute since we've seen the boys from Mongolia. One of the best teams in the world. They came third in a recent PMGC, not the last one. I think it was the one before. Meanwhile, we've got Genesis Esports and Infinity in a compound crash, and Infinity are committing to this push. Looks like they've got T17 in the backdrop. I don't know how the hell Vape didn't get knocked then, but they are all pushing in. And look at these nades go out. Negan gets himself. Nody Boy gets taken out also. Negan held on to it just a little bit too long, as we've got Megan as well. So Megan better not nade his teammates right now. This is the like, you do not want to nade your teammates. Yeah, don't nade your teammates. We've all done it. And he's just sending a few. He's just trying to. I like what he's doing here. He's just trying to give them the room to breathe so they can get this revive happening. Master Vape's got a really... Moguls nades himself. What is it with these nades? These guys keep nading themselves. Master Vape's like, geez, I mean, they're doing all the work for me. Master Vape's got a great angle on Megan here. Master Vape managing to put a fair bit of hurt in. Comes around the corner and The cleanup crew has arrived. Nagun, though, is going to swing out here. Go for the drop shot. Gets one. Noti Boy could go down as well. He's quite low. He's just inside the door. The nade from Noti Boy, though, excellent. Knocks everyone, including himself. It's all down to T17 and Megan. And, mate, what a nade from Noti Boy. I mean, everyone got knocked there. He got a lot of value out of that nade. Even getting himself. I mean, T17's going to roll up for a revive. He's going to be able to pick up Master Vape. Megan's a little bit far away, but if he gets in the bus and pushes forward, he should be able to pick up Negan. I don't know if he's going to have the time to do it, though. Negan's currently sitting on top. Nah, T17's already around the corner. And down go Infinity. Genesis Esports just playing that incredibly well. I mean, there was a lot of shenanigans with some of those grenades in that fight, but well played by Genesis Esports, picking up 4 elimination points as they take out Infinity. Now, we do have a fight down in the southern part of the map between Hype and Join Me Yellow. Looks like KEL's going to be heading off the penthouse suite. There, he's copping sprays from multiple angles. We've got Pmce at a distance and Praben as well nearby, and he is able to get some of those confirms. Praben knows he's got a knock player in there, and he wants to see if he can get a revive. Pmce's pushed into the compound as well. Kim's still on all fours, will get confirmed by Pmce, as Hype are looking to take control of this situation and turn it around. You can see Praben's moved in as well in the vehicle, and it's basically all down to KEL right now. He's on clutch patrol. Can he do it? He's trying to work the angles, take him down one by one. He swings around the side. He's got eyes on AJ's position and sends a Molotov out that way. Hits the roof. Oh, return frag does take him down low. And looks like Pmce is able to use that hay bale as cover. Kel's going to get another nade out there. Will it connect? He sends it out, and it could be good. Doesn't manage to land. He's got a few more left, though. Let's see if he can land the next one. It is not going to... It's going to go a little bit too far, and we can see that Hype are going to start pushing forward now. Kel's been doing a good job of staying alive so far. Can he continue it, though, is the question. And we'll just have a look at where Circle is. It is centered on this area. We could see some teams third party in this fight. There are a couple nearby. There's a bit of a cat and mouse game. Kel's giving a really wide angle here, and yeah, Praben's able to spot that out. And yeah, that's going to be game, set, and match for Team Hype. Good push there. Meanwhile, we've got X-Blood Legion fighting Team Max here in a more central position in zone, just on the hills above El Azahar. Looks like Desla's been taken out. Skibu's going to go for a big fall. He's almost taken out by that as well. Loses a fair chunk of his health bar. We've got a couple of players from Max by the sounds of it. Oh, that's LEXQ BLACKSTORM, actually. They're not going to be helping them out at all. Yeezy's taking a beating, though. So Yeezy's probably in the back line here trying to provide some long-range support. He does have the M249 as 2 Pmze's able to get one on the ground. That's Sharp that goes down there. He's got Skibu pushing it as well. Too many at the same time, and it doesn't work out too well for 2 Pmz there. Now it's just going to be Yeezy remaining. Yeezy's going for the hero play now. He's got the M416. He's got the M24. M24's not going to do him a whole lot of good in this close quarter combat that he looks like he's going to push in and engage with. But he's got the nade ready to go. That could start things off nicely if he's able to get a knock. The remaining members of X-Blood Legion, they're going to heal up, group up, start pushing. He has been spotted. Yeezy goes down at almost half HP. LEXQ BLACKSTORM are probably going to start pushing at some point. We've got throwables being employed. Now would probably be a good time for him to peek out and get that M24 happening. There's, we've got LEXQ BLACKSTORM also pushing in, and he needs to just unpeak and get a knock straight away. I mean, the M24 is kind of the best man for the job in this situation. If he goes for a peek out, yeah, he's got to be real quick because he doesn't want to go into a 1v1 trade. As exactly that happened with Skipu. Skipu's able to take him down as looks like LEXQ BLACKSTORM are pushing up on this one. We do have Circle shifting onto IHC. They get the nut to the center zone. And Yichen peaks a little bit too long there. Sharp's able to get the knock and looks like he's going for the confirm too. Or takes a fair chunk of his health bar out in that knocked position. And the button's been pushed. Looks like X-Blood Legion are going to commit to this. I mean, there is a player from LEXQ BLACKSTORM out of position, and you can see Sharpen that. Yeah, they're gonna try and get an angle here. See, you're gonna have to be careful because you can see Icy waiting in the wings. Icy's caught wind of this one. He could look to third party this. And Icy's spotted him out. And he could pick up a nice double there. He's just going to reposition again and look for a better spot on the map as X-Blood Legion. They're going to realise that another team is in the area. And they're not friendly at all. And that's double knocks now on the side of LEXQ BLACKSTORM as yeah, the confirm comes through. And be interested to see how they push onto this one. They're still pretty far outside circle. Well, actually, they're just in it, so they're gonna have a bunch of teams. Looks like Genesis Esports have just taken out the quarter as well. And they're gonna be nearby. So we're gonna see Genesis Esports coming over here in a moment. We've got Icy as well, trying to have a bit of a peek around to see what he can make of the situation. But we're also going to be seeing Genesis Esports nearby any minute now. You can see Noti Boy's rocked up. And if they spot out Sharp, you can see he's got Sharp in his sights already. He's just licking his chops. Thinking about... I'm surprised he didn't actually take the shot. I reckon he could have got on a knock there. He's got a clear angle. Like the rest of the team is taking position. Oh, he cops a couple of hits there without getting much bang for his buck. And T17's rolling around for another angle. I'm not sure about Master Vape's position. Master Vape, but I don't think Master Vape's going to be able to get a whole lot done here. Oh, Noti Boy's able to get a knock. That's great news for Master Vape. Master Vape can start pushing in, get a little bit closer. As T17's rolling around the back as well. And Master Vape goes in with a nade. Gets a double knock. And the cleanup crew has arrived. It's all down to Mihika, and he spots out T17, but T17's able to clean him right up, and that means that Genesis Esports they're going to have a significant kill count now. We've got M42 still on the edge of zone. IHC holding center. IHC currently in a great position at the moment to take out the game, but it looks like M42 they're going to be gatekeeping Genesis Esports now. With Killer possibly hearing the players there. Yeah, they're going to be in footstep range now. These players are outside of zone at the moment, so they are going to have to get in real quick. Killer starts taking fire from the distance, so that's going to be... I'm not sure who it is, but T17's right on top of him. And T17's hunting. Spots him out. See you later. Bam, bam. Thank you, man. That is 11 elimination points for Genesis Esports so far. They are absolutely destroying this lobby. And they start spotting out the rest of the members, and you can... Oh, they're getting right in there. Noti Boy's got angle as well. As Dragon's trying to pull up and get a different position here. And he's just got to be careful he doesn't get spotted out. is he's actually just trying to get into zone. There's looks like Seal on the other side of circle. Let's jump in here. Aaron CQC battle with IHC. Kern able to take out Godless. Goes for a bit of a tap on the box too, just to let him know. And that means Zyle's going to have to go for a revive onto Alex. Seal Esports currently playing as a duo right now. And I think that means IHC, they're down to a duo as well. So they've definitely taken a battering. And Seal are going to look to definitely get in charge of that. Dragon spots out T17. Great spray there. And Master Vape's pulled up to try and have a go as well. He is taking fire from behind. Oh, this is not a good position to be in. See, Noti Boy's been blown up. It looks like T17's on the knock as well. We've got hypESPORTS as well now third-partying this engagement. Axier with great angles on it. Axier is in a real position of power right now to cause a lot of problems for these teams as Dragon finishes off one of the members of Genesis Esports. Master Fate, though, comes in, takes the elim count up to 11. He's got Seal Esports as well on the opposing ridge line. As we got 1 minute 22 seconds left on the clock. Circle does go onto IHC again. IHC getting zoned. But Amod from hypESPORTS, Commod able to take out the last remaining member of Genesis. So that's going to be them back to the lobby until game number 3. Just in the nick of time too. Well, we've got a fair bit of time until the next circle. I mean, these teams have got a fair bit of room to breathe. We'll jump on with Dominic. Dominic's just been taken out the second we clicked on him. So we're down to 4 teams. It's looks like we've still got a member of M42 Dragon. M42 still in it. M42 Esports has still got Few up on his feet. And he's just going to follow the blue in and go for some placement points. And he's able to spot out Kmod. I mean, if he went for the spray straight away, he probably could have got it done. But he opts to go for the heal. I mean, you can see how much damage that circle's starting to do. He's going to have a vehicle as well that's going to help him get into zone. We'll jump on with Seal Esports, who are currently in a compound just at the edge of zone. We've got Kern rotating around, looking for a position. I'm guessing that's going to be Zyle up on the hilltop. Zyle's got the prime positioning in this circle. And look, he's going to be absolutely licking his chops there, spotting out the members of hypESPORTS up on that ridge line. And you can see that Alex is already going for the spray. Zyle with that M16 finds one headshot on the Probin, spots out Axe. And geez, that M16's able to do a lot of damage, but Baron with the AWM gets the knock. Let's hang on Baron for a while. I mean, gee, I've seen Baron. He is one of the best snipers, and him with an AWM is seriously going to cause some, concern for these teams. Especially, it doesn't matter if you're wearing a level 3 helmet. That thing's ability to put you on the ground is legendary. And Baron certainly knows his way around it. So we're down to 4 teams. We've still got M42 in it. In fact, Few's able to get a knock on a Probin from the edge of zone. Few swiftly removed from the lobby though with a vengeance. And that means we're down to 3 teams. It's going to be hypESPORTS, Seal Esports, and IHC. Of course, Baron is... I'm not sure what team he's got the tag for at the moment, but they are just on the edge of zone. Hype need to start making their way in. Commod is up the hilltop there. Baron's going to have to try and get something done. Kern's able to get Commod on all 4, so he takes the knee. And you can see the rest of Hype, they're going to start trying to push in. And Baron gets one. Takes out Axier, and he's not gonna take his foot off the pedal. He's gonna keep going. He wants to win that 1v1 trade. It's just him up against Probin at the moment. Goes into FPP mode, and down they go. And now we're looking at a straight up 2v2. Oh, Alex getting caught out there. And Baron's got eyes on Zyle. He should go for the AWM, mate. Get in there. I want to see that A-dub. I want to see that big dog AWM in the kill feed. Zyle's looking like a pretty good target. I'm not clicking off Baron. He's got an AWM on Miramar. I want to see him get a headshot. I want to see him go for the no-scope 360 to get the chicken dinner. I mean, I would like to see our IHC win as well. I still almost call him Zeus. But look at it. He's got the A-dub out. Can he get it done? Alex is off to the right. Zeus have got circle. Alex is currently in circle. Zyle's out. He's going to have to make moves. You can see he's in the vehicle already. He pulls up close there in nade range. Nade goes out. That's going to be real close to Zyle. Does tag him up slightly. Baron goes for the follow-up. He's working those angles. He's got to realise where they are for a process of elimination. And eventually one of them's going to land right on their noggin. Ooh, Alex spotted out. Baron. Oh, Kern's been knocked. And this looks like... Oh, it's a 1v1 now. Oh, go for the A-dub. Go for the A-dub. Get the A-dub out. Get the A-dub out. Go, do it. Do it, you bad mother. Yeah, boy. Baron with the AWM. Gets the chicken dinner. Yeah. That is exactly what I'm talking about right now, ladies and gentlemen. SEAL Esports getting the dub. Baron with the AWM sealing the deal. 7 eliminations to his name. 5 to Kern. That's 12 in total. And the chicken dinner as well. IHC. Hey. Hey. They're a good team. Hey, you know, that's a PMGC grade team that just got A-dubbed. So, you know, all credits to them as well, getting in there in the late game. Hype Esports getting a total of 9 eliminations. My brain is going to stop working soon. And M42 getting to 4th place position with a total of 7 elims. Genesis Esports had a pretty good run, eh? They got a total of 12 elims, 6th place, but the elims are certainly going to push them up in the overall scheme of things. X-Blood Legion getting 5 elims. LEXQ BLACKSTORM only getting a single. Beta Sentinels getting triple elims, 9th position. Quarter going out early with 1 apiece. Team Max getting a single, 11th. Nomi went pretty hard, eh? He got 5 just by himself. The Penta in 12th. Join Me Yellow only getting a single. Infinity going out early with only a single. FURYxNEPOZ picking up a double, 1 each for Wolf and Impulse going out in 15th. PN Crew going out in 16th. And MARJIN Esports, the winners of last game with a 21, going out very early with only a single to Sue in 17th. And NNE going out in getting the spoon. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, what a cracker. What an absolute... I mean, it's going to be all over the place on YouTube tomorrow. I'm going to get so many copyright notices for that final circle. Like, my entire copyright notice thing is just going to be like, you know, Baron headshot AWM. I'll do the titles for you. I'll make a clip of it myself. But look, if you haven't already, please do hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and like button. And I will catch you after the break for round number 3.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. But for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't calm down. My head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now. Do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime. No, we ain't stopping for the sunrise. And we don't care about the bad nights. And for a second I can feel like this. Make me feel like this.
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a come with a taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a come with a
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
I look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss, look almost your brain waste. I'm a freak in the sheets, black got clothes. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you. Talk about quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal, heat ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal once in a while. Feel alright. I know you like it.
wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back for match number 3 of the 7 Directions Pro Scrims. We head out once again over the island of Erangel. It's flight path in a minute. What a shot from Baron with that AWM in the last game. If you missed it, please scroll back and check it out. It was one of the coolest things I've seen in a while. Alright, so we are heading from Sosnovka up to Georgia Pole. And it looks like APG already out of the plane. We've got FURYxNEPOZ heading to their drop location. In inverted commas. And M42 making moves towards Pmce with LEXQ BLACKSTORM. We could see some hot drop action there. Keep an eye on the kill fin, but there's a lot of teams going there. Let's jump in there and have a bit of a gander at what's happening in Pmce, because there's quite a few teams. Looks like everyone's hot dropping today, ladies and gentlemen. We got PN Crew, IHC, Genesis Esports, M42, all in the big city. Let's jump on with Alex from IHC. He's got the pan in his hand. And he is rip roaring ready to go. All right, let's see how it's all going down here. We got everyone in real close proximity. Noti Boys going up against Icy. We got Domain in close to Zyle that he could smell his aftershave. We'll jump on with Noti Boys. He comes around with that double barrel shotgun. Oh, he gets Icy. Oh, what a shot. Oh, goes for the bloody loon peak on Alex. Mate, what a beast. Noti with the double barrel. Looks like Genesis Esports are seriously putting the hurt into IHC. Godless now, the sole remaining member. He's got to worry about PN Crew as well, who were just punishing him from the other direction. And he's going to have to be careful about how he takes this one. He's under a lot of fire right now. He's going to have to go for a real quick peek out. If he does, he spots out Smiles, takes a few shots in return. And now he's going to go mano-a-mano with Noti Boy. But yeah, Godless is just seriously, like, he's one of the last players in the world you'd want to go into a 1v1 against. He's able to get the double on a T17. He's in clutch mode now, ladies and gentlemen, and he's angry about that last game. But Master Vape's able to get him sorted with a drop shot. They should be able to pick up T17 as well. We've still got plenty more teams to go here in Pmce, as M42 now pushing in to PN Crew's position. And they've still got Genesis Esports on one side. We've got Axotic up in the second floor of the building. Fuse holding downstairs. Domain's nearby as well. Domain is in... Domain's absolutely surrounded now. They're all going to start pushing in on him. We have to be real careful how he plays this one out. He's got Killer up on the rooftop. And they've got Genesis Esports as well to worry about here. T17 looks like he should get picked up. But so many players, so many sightlines, so many angles. Fuse able to rotate around. Domain still, I mean, they've got to be about to push into this building that Domain's in. Domain comes out with the UMP, gets taken out by the drop shot from range and Fuse. The rest of PN Crew trying to make sense of it all. Double knocks onto Genesis Esports. It's all up to Smile now. Smile gets one, goes in for the cleanup with the DBS. Hits that first aid kit. It'll get him back up a fair bit. Maybe he can go for a revive on the Master Vape. M42's been taken out. PN crew down to a duo, and we saw M42 come out of Pmce on top last time, but they weren't going up against all these teams. 4 elim points on the side of Genesis Esports at the moment, and looks like T17 will get picked up as well, so that means it's a straight up 2v3 situation for PN crew. Looks like Margin Esports. Now, Margin Esports in the last Erangel game had 21 eliminations. They were absolutely going off in the kill feed, so we'll keep an eye on that one. But I really want to see out who is going to be the kings of Pmce, considering we've had about 4 teams drop here in the early game, and that is not something you see every day, ladies and gentlemen, unless you tune in to the 7 Directions Pro Scrims. Make sure you do hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Just smash your screen if you see something like that AWM shot, because you'll definitely see more. You might not see it this game as Darren has been taking the knee, but it's like these guys are getting real serious about how this fight's going to go down, as Exotic and co able to get a knock onto Smiles. It's just Master Vape and T17 remaining. Looks like Margin Esports are in a really, really close battle, but Exotic goes in with the M249, T17 and Master Vape on the defense. We've got a Jaos just holding angles here, working his way around the edges of the engagement. Master Vape with the high ground, trying to go for a bit of a refill, and maybe look to pick up Smiles as he is currently knocked. T17's in a forward position downstairs. Exotic's making his way up the top. He's going to try and get on the roof. He's got that high ground advantage now as he takes stock of the situation. Goes for a peek out on the vapes. Goes for the spray. Doesn't connect. Both of them on rooftops now. And Jyaps could get a great knock onto Master Vape, but it looks like Master Vape is aware of his positioning, and that cover might not work out for him, as T17's going in for a bit of a side angle here. T17 could really be the playmaker right now, and if he's able to come out the sides, and look at him, he's going to spot out both of them. Goes for the knock on Exotic. He's going to see Jyaps. Jyaps has got to get the hell out of there right now. They're all going to start pushing in. Smile's able to get the job done, and that means that Genesis Esports take out the Pmce Championships in style with a total of 6 eliminations, defeating quite a fair few teams. Let's jump into apartments here, as it looks like the Beta Sentinels just took out LEXQ BLACKSTORM, so they've lost a couple of players, but they pick up 4 elimination points there. Margin were fighting Seal Esports, and they're on 7 elims. Margin Esports, mate, these guys absolutely love it. They love it on Erangel. Look at them go. Look at them go, ladies and gentlemen. They can't, ain't nobody going to slow this team down on Erangel. Erangel is definitely their map. It's got their name all over it. They dropped a 21 bomb last time we saw them on Erangel, and now we're in for round number 2 in the 3rd match of the 7 Directions Pro Scrims, and Margin Esports already on 7 elimination points in this and they want to make it 11. They want to go to 7-11 up against Hype. Now, Pmce does have a nice side angle from the backdrop there in the city. Sando's getting close. He's in fireball range. Sends one out onto Commod. Does tag him up. Commod sends a Molotov cocktail back. Doesn't connect, but these players both within nade range and will have to be quite careful. Sando's going to go in for the push. Commod's going in as well. Praben is trying to push in. You can see that they've isolated Pmce, and now Romeo and co are trying to knock that isolated player. In fact, Sando's going to have to... Oh, Sando looks like he can get knocked here. Commod able to get the job done. And Pmce now in a 1v2 up against Romeo. Now, if he's able to pull off this 1v2, he gets the first knock. He's going to have to go for a heal real quick, because we are currently pretty close in the blue. If he's able to get this first aid kit off, no. And down he goes, and that means that we're looking at a very messy 2v2. Commod goes down as well. Looks like he was getting a little bit too excited there. That means it's now a 2v1, I believe. That would mean Preben is the last player remaining. Sue's realised that there's a player knocked over here, and he's going to head straight in, try and get the clean up, and he is able to get that. Doesn't take any shots in return, so we're now looking at 10 eliminations on the side of Margin Esports. These guys are out of control as per usual. There's Preben now reconsidering his life choices, wondering what he's going to do to get him out of this one. Now, somebody in the chat did say, why is there no Bigatron here but the thumbnail? Good question. I don't know. I don't pick the thumbnails. I should start making my own. If somebody wants to give me a Photoshop license, I'll put anything you want on a thumbnail except Bigatron's face. But that's the thumbnail we've got, and that's the thumbnail we've used. And we do get Bigatron in here. If you look around the channel, you can see Bigatron. But yeah, unfortunately, they're not playing today. But we will try and get them at some point in the future. Preben now down on 1 HP. He did manage to get a knock on a Romeo, but now he's going to have to go up against Cheng. And Margin Esports continue the warpath on. That means they are on 11 eliminations in as many minutes. Margin Esports looking to go back-to-back 20 bombs on Erangel, ladies and gentlemen. Can they do it? Meanwhile, we do have NNE in a pitched battle up against Infinity for Potato Hill. Thompson taking a big hit to his health bar. Megan and Mogul looking to push in with some nades. That one landed. It got a fair bit of damage done on to Laxi, but Zaki's going to go for that 75 HP first aid kit. Mogul's got a sight line on him, but doesn't spot him out. As Megan's going to back up too, and Thompson will be getting involved shortly. In fact, Megan's going to push right up, but he goes down to Dominic. Dominic's got a nice side angle on it, and he's going to push up onto Mogul, going for that 1v1 engage, and Mogul goes for the drop shot, but both of them get knocked. It's now a 1v1 up against Thompson. Zaki, in fact, we've still got Kiddos in the mix as well. Thompson 69, the man, the myth, the legend, one of the greatest players coming out of the Mongolian region. Can he clutch it up to save his team, or will NNE secure the dub against Infinity? He's actually going in for a revive, and what a nade that is in the kill food. That looks like FURYxNEPOZ getting the short end of the stick there. Looks like Sickmad was able to get a bit done. We'll just jump on. Should we jump on that real quick? I want to see what Impulse can do here. He's in a very clutch situation. If he's able to land that nade, get a couple in there. T17's in it as well. Doesn't look like anything's super connecting at the moment. And yeah, Genesis Esports definitely on the warpath as that one. Yeah, they're starting to tag him up. You can see they're all pushing in. And he's not long for this world, and down he goes. That's going to be FURYxNEPOZ out in 8th position. Genesis Esports just racking up these kills, but we still got this fight happening on Potato Hill between Infinity and NNE. Thompson and Megan still standing. He was able to get a revive there, but they did lose Mogul. So we'll jump up and see. It looks like they're backing out of it, actually. They are holding center zone, so look, they don't need to take the fight. Looks like Genesis Esports have taken some damage from the members of Join Me Yellow. What's his name? Tinker getting a quick little knock and confirm there onto Genesis Esports, and he'll be able to back up, heal up, and live to fight again. Genesis Esports currently sitting on 10 kills. Meanwhile, looks like Team Max have rocked up to this Potato Hill fight as well, as Thompson Megan able to get a elim onto NNE. So they took out Zaki. So that means that NNE down to 2 players. It's a straight up 2v2. We've got Team Max as well, looking to push up on this position. and they are looking to take control of this hill. Megan gets taken out by one of the members of Max. Yeezy, I believe it was, from the distance with the Mini 14. In fact, no, that's going to be Kiddos has got angle on him too. Thompson gets him down to about 10 HP. Thompson seriously trying to put the hurt in, but 2Pmce spots him out, and out go Infinity. And now Team Max know that there are 2 teams. Well, there's 1 remaining in this area, and look at him starting to push in. Kiddos better be careful how he peeks at. Dominic going for that side angle position, but they've got Margin Esports nearby as well. So Dominic's going to have to be careful about that. He does not want to run straight smack bang into Margin Esports on an Erangel map. Margin Esports, as we all know, certainly love fragging out. You can see Cheng spotted out Dominic, and he's going for the big spray. They'll manage to connect. Master Fate gets a knock onto himself. Oh, this could be Genesis Esports going down. It's all down to Smiles now, and in they come. Goes for the drop shot, gets one, but it's all too much, and APG clean him up. And that is going to be Genesis Esports done and dusted. In fact, that's Join Me Yellow, sorry. They got APG Wukong, I believe. Yeah, that's Join Me Yellow getting a squad wipe there. 2 elims so far. Unless we are looking at 2 different teams. No, we're not. As Circle centres up, still on Potato Hill. Look at Team Max. Looks like Yeezy's taking the knee to Margin. Margin just on the warpath as usual. Sue's pulled up in the bus, and they are going to look to take on Max. You know, I mean, if there's one thing that's guaranteed, it's, you know, Margin Esports, you know, putting serious numbers on the board on Erangel. I mean, they've got 12 eliminations already, and you know, if they go back-to-back 20 bombs, I mean, what do you say to that? What do you say to that? They're kind of one of those teams, they either go hard or they go home. I mean, we saw, you know, game number 1 on Erangel, they got 20 eliminations and then went out early. You know, they got the chicken dinner as well. And in game number 2, I think they got the wooden spoon. They were out in like 16th, 17th position. They're definitely a team that's either, you know, either here for a good time or not at all. Now, Dominic is the sole surviving member of NNE. You can see his teammate Kiddo's getting taken out by Join Me Yellow, and he's going to head up the hill. He's going to have to be careful because waiting in the wings is Margin Esports. Where he's going to run straight up to Join Me Yellow and see if he can go for the hero clutch play. And I don't know about his chances of going up against a full 4-man team. Team Max currently holding center zone. One team we haven't seen a lot of is Beta Sentinels. Beta Sentinels getting a squad wipe earlier on at Apartments. So they're currently sitting on 4 eliminations as a duo. Just holding really the edge of zone. We've got Max in the middle. And Max are currently sitting on 6 eliminations. So they've been doing pretty well for themselves in the early game. And you can see that they're holding a compound in the absolute dead center of circle. Meanwhile, on the peripheries, we've got Join Me Yellow, and on the upper slope, we've got Margin Esports. But look at them go. I mean, they're once they sniff out that there's somebody on the top of that shack, and Wukong's going mano a mano with Romeo. And he went for the nade. That was probably not the best idea for Romeo's. And that means Margin now down to a duo, and Join Me Yellow have got to push off that. I mean, if you know they've lost a player earlier on, you go for the push, don't you? Circle does shift away. It goes dead onto Team Max. Team Max currently holding the nuts in the center of zone with the only compound / bit of hard cover. Pmce takes the knee to the full force of Join Me Yellow, and you can see right now they are full sending it. They know that that's Margin, and they want Sue, but Sue's out of here. Sue's probably going to run straight into Beta, and you can see his teammates met the fury of the pan. Su now, ooh, might be able to spot out Waco there. Waco. Well, I like how he instantly goes out for the nade, because that's a great way to get a knock. And that's exactly what he does. Gets a knock onto Waco. Su now is going to have to hit up a first aid kit until Beta. If Beta Bot's able to get him before that first aid kit has finished. And that was a big one too. That was a full first aid. Now he's going to look to smoke up his flank. He knows where Bot is. Now he's got a read on his position. And let's see how it goes here. They're both going to go for the 1v1 trade. Su's got the FURYx edition M416. Let's jump on with BetaBot from Sentinel. He's going to try and smoke up his teammate, go for the revive. Maybe that's exactly what Su wants him to do. In fact, they've been spotted out by Team Max. So Team Max now with an overlook position on this fight. They've heard the shots. Su drops a Molotov cocktail in there. Will Beta survive? Su getting the 1v2 clutch onto Beta. Margin Esports currently sitting on 14 eliminations. These guys, they just don't know when to quit when it comes to Erinkle. I mean, what are you doing? 14 elims. Pcrim from Max trying to have a crack from range, but he doesn't have a good read on their position. Su's got a lot of smoke on him. Once that smoke dissipates, though, you can see some of it already has, and he's got to get behind cover. Oh, one more bullet would have done it, and Wukong from Wukong with the SL eliminates Margin Esports from the lobby. We're now looking at a 3v3 engagement between Team Max and Join Me Yellow. Kel going for the side angle. Desler's on the rooftop. Desler's got great angles on all of this. He's going to spot Kel out before anyone else does. He's going to see Wukong as well. Wukong with that SLR. And that SLR, look at what it does on a headshot to a level 3 helmet. That SLR puts serious damage. And Join Me Yellow currently holding the zone. It finally shifts away from Team Max, which means Max now have to push and open, something they haven't done in a while in this game. They're going to have to make their way out of their hard cover. And that's one of the benefits of being a little bit more dynamic with the gameplay. Like, you see teams that like to hold compounds compared to teams that tend to just play these ridge lines and open areas. Is when the circle shifts, it's, you don't have anything against a tree or a rock, but there's always another tree, there's always another rock, there's always another, slight ridge. What there isn't a lot of is houses, and when you're sitting in a house, you can easily fall into the trap of thinking, gee, there's no other houses in zone. Maybe I won't, maybe I'll just hang in my house, and then the house loses zone. And, you've got to go out into open. But, yeah, for a team like Join Me Yellow, there's always another tree. Although I really feel like they probably could have stopped this push. I mean, they've let Team Max get into circle. You can see Desler's winding up a nade. He's going to be very aware of Wukong's position. That smoke, I think he might have actually put that smoke down. I think he's actually put that smoke down. Yeah, down it goes. And down Wukong. Oh, Wukong's right next to him, actually. Wukong, he's going to hear that. Oh, no. Oh, no. You hate to see it. Hey, he's got... You can read the... Yeah, Naxon was able to get the finish there, but, yeah. It's going to make it a 2v3. Kel now going mano a mano up against... Pcrim, and yeah, we got knocks either side. It's now a 2v2. This one could go either way. Desler goes down to a nade from his teammate. And we've got the UMP versus the M249. M249 comes out on top. It's now looking like a 1v1 up against 2 Pmce and Nax and Team Max with 8 eliminations on the board. Join Me Yellow also with 8. Oh, that MG3. That tickles. That tickles a bit. You could even go for the blow up. He's going to go for the nade. Will the nade get the job done? Out it goes. If it lands. Ooh, Naxon just able to get there. Just able to get our harm's way just in time. Oh, these nades are not well placed. Now Naxon using the vehicle for cover. That's the thing, that vehicle can blow up. I don't know why he's getting close here. I guess he's trying to get into zone, but the closer he gets, I mean, the more damage the MG3 squad wiper does. It's basically MG3 versus M249 at this stage. Another nade comes out, and that's it. Team Max take out game number 3 on Erangel. 2 Pmce getting the final confirmed there with 4 getting a quadra himself in elims. We've got Pcrim getting a double and Yeezy getting a triple. So they had a total of 9 eliminations and the chicken dinner. Well done to Team Max. In second position, we have Join Me Yellow. And they had, Naxon had a triple. Looks like Wukong got a triple as well. He was going off with the SLR. We had Tinker with a double and Kel with a single. CU from MARJIN Esports getting 6 eliminations. Pmce, and how did they come third? I don't know. They were in third somehow, and they had 14 elims in total. So Sando's got a double, which is unusual because he had 11 last time we looked at him, and Pmce's got 6. So well done for Margin, clearly showing their strength once again on Erangel. And Beta Sentinels in 4th position with 4. Waco had a triple. Bot had a single. We got NNE in 5th position with Dominic getting a single and Kiddos getting a double. So they got 3 elims in total. Genesis Esports, they got 10 in total, double digits. So Genesis Esports having a great game. T17 getting a quadra. They were definitely in a lot of skirmishes and winning. You know, they won at quite a few team battles. So well done to Genesis Esports. Infinity only getting 1 apiece for Megan and Thompson there. They went out on the potato hill. FURYxNEPOZ, they fell victim to Genesis Esports early on in the piece. Looks like these guys went out early. Hype also going out early with only a single. LEXQ, BLACKSTORM only getting 2. So that was Yachen and Cloud getting a single each. Triple going to Exotic and a single going to Domain from PN Crew. They went out to Margin in Georgia Pole. I believe they took out... I'm trying to think who they did get a squad wipe. They took out one of the members of Margin as well. Not Wally, Baron getting a single for Seal, and M42 going out early with 1 apiece for Killer and Range, and Quarter going out very early, as did IHC picking up the spoon with a single kill. So I'll catch everybody after the break for game number 4 on Miramar, maybe, or Sandhawk. I think Sandhawk. I'm feeling Sandhawk, right? So I'll catch you guys after the break, and then we'll have game number 4. Don't go anywhere. And if you haven't already, please remember to hit that subscribe button and like the stream. It's always greatly appreciated seeing you, showing your support, and reading all your messages in the chat. See you soon.
Shine bright up all night, whenever slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No we don't care about the bad nights, for a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise, and we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise, and we don't care about the bad nights. For a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this.
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the man them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight. And they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what a
till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
I look at people and I wonder all day, who are you and you are not the one in your way. And then I think about myself and I stayed. I'm a pretty boss with almost your brain waste. I'm a freak in the sheets, black or clothes. I'ma grab an ass if you want it. Best you ever had, give it to you. Talk about quiet with a big mouth. Listen for the doubt, then call it. Make you out for what you say to me. Look at every single date. If you got what I need, then oh, I'll take you on like a big deal. Legs you can unseal, key in ignition. Just keep me full like I had a meal. Once in a while, feel alright. I know you like it, can't fight it. I might let you ride the wave. I'm New York and you're LA. Come together, feel the shock waves.
Alright. Are you ready for Sandhawk? because it is about to go down. We are on board with IHC, previous PMGC runners-up. And you know where we are going, ladies and gentlemen. 110% guaranteed action right here, right now. Strap yourselves in as we head towards the place you all know its name and you all know its location on the map of Sandhock, with almost, it looks like the entire lobby's coming here, and we are on board with Icy from IHC right now, as every man and his dog are making their way towards boot camp. Icy lands on the roof. He's in here with Genesis Esports. Looks like a couple of players already going down. Icy and Zyle getting taken down right like that. Icy's able to get a knock on a Master Fate. Gets to confirm. T17's coming around the side. Gets him real low with the UMP and gets to confirm as well. T17 getting a nice clutch up there. The rest of his team have been taken out. We've got Margin Esports waiting in the wings. Meanwhile, Alex from IHC, the last remaining player, is in the main building. Goes for the mutant, but P and crew just run in and roll over him. And that is IHC taken out. Let's jump on with Seal Esports, who are currently making their moves around the edge of this fight. As we've got Margin Esports taking the knee. Looks like hypBOE got taken out. We've got Beta Sentinels moving in as well. Siu is quite low. Pmce's been knocked. Currently P and crew holding that main building, as Beta Sentinels are now starting to make their way across the gutter, but they are getting caught out with their pants down by Seal Esports. Baron getting a nice double knock there. We saw Baron taking out the chicken dinner on Miramar with the AWM shot, getting that beautiful no-scope onto IHC. If you miss that game, scroll back after this one's finished. We've got Leo as well, quite low on the health bar, but very high on the hopes of taking out Margin Esports. As there, look at Sando's in there. Sando is definitely the last player you want to have staring at you down the barrel of an AKM iron sights, as Pmce gets the knock. Leo goes down just like that. Margin are fragging, ladies and gentlemen. And Beta Sentinels are going to be the next team that gets caught out in their eyes. And looks like Romeo's been taken down. Pmce does not have an angle, and Pmce getting tagged up by Beta Sentinels. We've still got PN crew in the main building, and Genesis Esports as well on the periphery here. Sue's trying to keep an eye on all these players as Beta Sentinels are slowly making their way up. Looks like PN crew have managed to get a knock onto Margin Esports. That's going to be Pmce and Romeo down for the count. They're going to need pickups real quick, as Beta Sentinels are looking to push their way into boot camp. T17's just chilling at the moment, and PN crew are pushing. The push has been stopped. Exotic is on the ground currently. Sue's making good moves there on the edges, as Sando gets the pickups for Pmce and Romeo's BBEK now. If BBEK is able to slot a nade in the right location, this doesn't look like there's too many windows for him to use. We've still got Beta Sentinels waiting in the wings to third party this engagement, as Exotic is currently in the process of getting a first aid kit. We've got Eamon from Beta Sentinels just on the ridgeline to the south, but it does look like PN crew and Margin are going to be fighting very, very soon. A brief moment of reprieve. You can hear the nade go out. Doesn't connect, even though there's a couple. Exotic's got a nice position here. Exotic could really make a play. Oh, but he's spotted out by T17. T17 playing spoiler from Genesis Esports, getting the knock on to Exotic. That was very unfortunate They weren't watching that angle there. They weren't expecting a solo player to be in there. Now Margin are pushing. Domain goes down as well. They're falling like flies. It's just going to be BBEK remaining as all of Margin Esports push in and take him out. And Margin Esports increase the body count. But we've still got Beta Sentinels in here. Sue goes down to DOS. T17 probably steals the kill, as he's on a double so far for Genesis. Beta Sentinels currently still with 2 players. Margin have the numbers here. Oh, Beta Sentinels still have 3 players up. Romeo's pushing around the side, trying to get an angle. Getting a bit of a top up as well on the loot. Seeing if he can't catch out. It's T17. T17 now as a solo. He's in the right position. As you can hear all the throwables being employed to try and remove him from this lobby. We've got Beta Sentinels as well. They're all over it. We've got FURYxNEPOZ also starting to roll in through the hill. T17's able to get a knock on a Sando. Can he back it up and go 2 for 2? He's got the DPS, but no, it's not enough. Cheng's able to take him out. And they're angry, shooting the box as well. Romeo goes down. Romeo's confirmed as well to Beta Sentinels. Now, Beta Sentinels are going to start pushing in. Now, you know that there's multiple knocks on the side of Margin Esports. We've got DOS and Cheng's going to go up the stairs. As Cheng's holding station with the UMP 45. Best CQC weapons money can buy. And Sando gets a heal on up. DOS is... they're able to get a shot on him. And Sando gets one. He's got the squad wiper. Goes in for the second. He's going to have to hit that first aid real quick. This is their opportunity to push in. Oh, Sando goes for the confirm and gets the knock as well. Sando's out of control right now. He's probably going to swing around the side. Goes for the drop shot. It's all over the joint though. But Cheng comes out and gets the squad wipe, and Margin Esports sitting on 11 eliminations already. And now we've got Fury in here as well. Fury looking to take over this fight with Triggs and Impulse nearby. Triggs up on the roof, Impulse down in the gutters, and Sickmad and Wolf OP pushing in open. I'm not sure why they're letting Margin Esports get a revive off here. I mean, you hear a fight like that, you know it's a good time to push, but yeah, that could... Impulse is just holding that TPP angle and gets a knock on a Sando, and that the call to push has been made. It's all up to Cheng C now. He's got possibly a read on Sickmad's position. See Sickmad, knows where he is. As Sando gets confirmed. Gets a knock on to Sickmad. That's going to open the door. Goes for the confirm as well. That's 12 now in total. And geez, we could see a 1v4 clutch coming up, ladies and gentlemen. Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it. I don't know. Mate, if anyone's going to do it, it'll be Margin Esports. And the thing is that they're all kind of separated, and right now they really need to group up. And yeah, they don't group up real quick. Now he's gonna know he's got Wolf there, but Wolf OP able to stop the clutch. Now the quarters pushing in, and FURYxNEPOZ have been, they've lost a player, so they are fighting at a man disadvantage right now, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, Triggs almost getting knocked here. Leon's going to be able to swing around the back and clean him up in the middle of a hill. Down he goes, takes the knee, gets the flush, confirmed out of the lobby. the quarter with barely a scratch on him, starting to push in and take control of the boot camp main building. Impulse goes for a spray. He's got eyes on Zendo's position. That nade looks like it could be bloody well good, and Wolf OP is now the sole remaining member as Impulse goes down. That nade was an absolute cracker. Quarter looking like they're all over this one, ladies and gentlemen. As Wolf OP pushes around, he's looking at the same situation that Pmce was in just moments ago. He's going to go in the panic room and try and stop this push as Save comes in. They're going to hear the footsteps, and down it goes Save with the drop shot. Now, where is the rest? Where is the last team? It's just going to be Nikki from LEXQ BLACKSTORM. So that was boot camp, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did. Look, after this game, we're going to be having some TDMs with some of the top teams from Southeast Asia, South Asia, and regions around. So make sure you stay tuned for that. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Get involved. Show your support. Hit that like button. Huge shout out, as always, to the 7 Directions team for putting all of this together. Really do appreciate their support and all the hard work they do behind the scenes. They're absolute bloody legends. Looks like Quarter's probably just going to take themselves out. I mean, they're just, you know, they're just having a bit of a giggle. Save's going to get revived, but they're like, should we just, I don't know, they're on 10 elims. Are they going to be able to get the last guy? Look, he's gonna arrive shortly. Let's see if Nikki can clutch it up for LEXQ BLACKSTORM. And he might get spotted out. They are on the top floor. But yeah, after this game, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to have some TDMs. So make sure you are tuned in for that. Liked and subscribed with the notification bell involved also, so that you get notified every time we do go live. We do hold these scrims all the time. If you're on the channel, you just guaranteed some action. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the Bigatron in the thumbnail, and look, I'll say it right now, I'm sorry. This was not meant to be false advertising whatsoever. We do get Bigatron, you know, the Red Aliens and the ION lineup, both the lineups. We know who they are. It's not clickbait. We do get these teams in here, and you know, we just didn't make a new thumbnail, so apologies for that. We'll try and get a new thumbnail up there for you, so that you just don't click on it thinking you're going to see, you know, all the Bigatron lads and then be sorely disappointed if they're not playing. But we do get them in here. They're just not in here tonight. And yeah, apologies if you feel like, you know, I've ruined your life because of that. It was not my intention to ruin your life. Okay, so all good. Now, Nikki's done a bit of a dirty there. I mean, they didn't know where he was. But it is a 1v3, so we'll give him that. If he gets this nade in there on the save, look at it go. Boom! See you later. All right, we're in clutch down, baby. He's only got one more to go. Can he do it? It's Zendak up against Nikki from LEXQ BLACKSTORM. Oh, he's got the Molotov up there as well, just to, you know, really, really, really let him feel the heat. And he's not aware of Zendak's positioning, but he is going to bounce a nade in there and almost take himself out. He's got to be careful about, oh mate, you should have read the warning label on that before you pulled the pin. But he is going to hop in there, and no, he's not there. Oh, is he going downstairs? Oh, where is he? What could he be doing? Where's his buddy? There's his buddy in there. Takes him down low. He's going to go, I don't know why he's going for the first, but whatever. We're in a 1v1, and oh, mate, he was too thirsty. Way too thirsty there for the confirm. But that was Sandhawk, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. I know I did, as always. You know how it is on Sandhawk in these kind of things. So we had the quarter on, they had a bit of an elim count, didn't they? So they had about 6. Yep, they got 6, and then 6 for Zento. Leon got 2, Smack got 2, Save got 1. Good. And yeah, they got the chicken dinner, so you can see all the elims and scores here. But we will be jumping into some TDMs very shortly, and I kind of want to get the music cracking for this. I want to get some, but we'll go to a very quick break, and then we'll have the TDMs up for you very shortly, ladies and gentlemen. So don't go anywhere, because it's only going to get sweatier. We'll have some TDMs up very soon. I'll catch you guys for that. after the break.
Shine bright up all night, we're never slowing down. Fall in love, drunk mistakes, we're bound to hit the ground. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only a day. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No we don't care about the bad nights, and for a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No we don't care about the bad nights, and for a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. Young blood made of gold, a mind you can't control. Running wild, can't come down, my head is in the clouds. Gotta keep this feeling, keep on breathing, even if we're slipping away. So I close my eyes and lose myself now, do it like it's only today. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No we don't care about the bad nights, and for a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this. We got a party for a lifetime, no we ain't stopping for the sunrise. No we don't care about the bad nights, and for a second I can feel like this, make me feel like this.
Look left, look right, and I come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right. This what the angles look like. Way up, stood high, taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the mind them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight, and they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what I come with a hook right, and 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 I come with a hook right. Taking the view when it look right. And oh, it's the good life, whipping the sauce when I cook like. Look left, look right, yeah, yeah. Come with a hook right. Hook right, hook right, hook right. Make all the mind them look twice. I'm way up, stood high, but I've been in the field like Suge Knight, and they know this took time. This what a legacy look like. This what I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right, and I come with a hook right.
Alright. Are you ready? Alright, so we got PN Crew up against. Alright, this is a 3v4. Oh no. We got PN Crew up against Genesis Esports. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be absolutely out of control.
Storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go through the wastelands, through the highways, and on
Gonna kick things off real quick. You can see they're just warming up, getting ready to rock and roll, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know in the chat who you're going for, who you think is going to win. We've got 3 rounds, okay, so this is going to be the first of 3 rounds.
finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played.
And we'll get the sweat tracks in on this one. I don't have the sweat playlist yet, but I should make one. The full sweat playlist. We'll get the full sweat playlist up, alright? Alright. About to kick things off.
Team match, let's go.
Feeling like I'm back, man, fighting like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call me Batman. I roam the night, saving hoes that are enemy. Louis belt 'em out, could pay a couple your utility. You see what time it is? It's time to buy the wall. 'Cause these fine ass girls came from mighty far. And these local ass ratchets just gotta have it. I'm calling rappers ass bouncy, 'cause all these carrots. Feeling like I'm back, man, fighting like my last chance. This Gotham City, you could go and call me Batman. I roam the night, Sunday night, Sunday night, Sunday night, ice. Raise the fuck up.
Right there from Smile. So yeah, look, Genesis Esports putting in some serious hurt. We got 5 points apiece between these two teams, with Genesis Esports currently in the lead, commanding lead. Oh, Smiles with 6 eliminations himself. Look at that spray. Masturbate only 3 goes down. Naughty boy, he's just kicking back. Letting the boys do the hard yards. Smiles currently in the lead for eliminations. 5 points still between these teams. 4 now. PN Crew starting to catch up. They're going to need the momentum. Smile knows he's low, goes for the push. Can he swing around and get it? He's got to worry about Mutant though in the back line there. Comes around, goes for the spray on the Mutant. Goes for the drop shot as well. Excellent spray transfers working well with T17. You can feel the synergy between these two players. Oh, Master Fate with the fancy footwork. Hey, this guy's he's unkillable. Oh, he did him dirty there. Goes out for the hip fire. Gets a double. Master Fate sitting on 8 elims right now. 7 points between PN Crew and Genesis Esports. Master Fate comes out, swings, gets the headshot, takes one out, gets the double onto Axotic. 9 elims so far. Spotted out by the entire team though. He's going to have to lean out. Takes Mutant down at about 10 HP. Goes out for the re-peek and gets him with the headshot. Track we want to listen to now. Like this one better. Yeah, currently 9 points in the lead. Genesis Esports are just showing us how it's done.
Watching these bunnies bounce. Shorty, you 10, a rubber band. Come on for the 100 pound. All of the talk, but don't run them mouth. I'm trying to be out. All I really want to know when we leaving. All I really need to know is when we leaving. All I really want to know when we leaving. All I really need to know is when we leaving.
Why were there no Indonesian teams on today's scrims? Good question. I don't know, bro. We didn't have any Indonesian teams, did we? Mate, I'll take note of that. We'll get some Indonesian teams in there for you. I'll have a chat to the powers that be. Well, there you go. So Master Vape, mate. These guys just going absolutely ham.
Let's
go.
Holy top shelf. Drink that. What's in my leaf? Gonna take this whole place out. Big facts. I do what I want. I do what it does. I'm moving around. I'm getting the love. It's me that you want. My schedule is plugged. But I'm here now. All I really want to know when we leaving. All I really need to know is when we leaving. All I really want to know when we leaving. All I really need to know is when we leaving.
So is this gonna be a 2v2 now? Yeah, it's gonna be a 2v2. So we'll spectate Mutant. Oh no, all of them are in here. They're all in here. But we'll watch PN Crew this time, alright, ladies and gentlemen? Because we watched Genesis Esports last time. Genesis Esports seriously know how to put the hurt in. Where are the scores? Well, we don't have any scores, so I don't know what's going on there. But we know how many. So they're on 3 points so far, up against 7, 8. I mean, Genesis Esports are just running a train through these guys. Calm down. T17 gets one. He's probably going to get a double here. Nah, Mutant able to stop that push. Mutant, could he get the double? No. Smiles on 1 HP. Takes him out. Oh, Mutant. See you later. Smiles back in it. 3 elim so far. 14 in total for the side of Genesis Esports. Brago goes out. Nodi gets him with the drop shot. Got 10 eliminations so far for PN Crew, but they are just getting destroyed by Genesis Esports, currently on 23 elims. What am I watching? This is disgusting. Is it? Oh, what the hell? Smiles, how are you still alive? What is? Look at him go! What are you doing right now? He's just buoying them. Smiles is absolutely cracked out of his mind at this exact moment. How can, like, vitally. $31 elims so far. Got Nodi Boy coming for a bit of a swing out. Ooh, gets taken out there. Master Vape's absolutely slamming them too. We'll jump on with T17, who's on 8 elims so far. 7 more to go for Genesis Esports to make it 2 for 2. What are PN Crew going to do right now? I mean, they're having a crack, but they're only on 22 elims, whereas Genesis Esports on 36. 4 more to go. Boom! Headshot. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. 12 apiece for Master Vape. Smiles, T17, Nodi Boy, OP, Exotic, Furago, Mutant, BBK. We're going to go again. We got one more round. If you're liking it so far, make sure you do hit that subscribe button and that notification bell. 3.
Darkness calling, like I'm afraid to love. No one can see me now. No one can see me
Right, round number 3. Can Genesis Esports make it 3 out of 3? Let's see. I think they can. My money's on them. They've got pans out. Oh my god. They are looking to pan. Is this going to be melee? Oh no, not melee. Not melee. Anything but melee, please. God, this is like pulling teeth trying to cast melee. But we'll just kick back and relax. Hope you've all enjoyed the stream. This will be the final match. So much melee we can handle. I think he hit his mate with that pan. They're still winning in melee too. You can tell their movement is just better. I mean, they've got more than double the points in melee. Buddy boy goes in there. 1, 2, boom with the pan, gets a headshot clean. No scope, M24s would be fun for TDM. Quite like that. With sliding allowed, definitely. Because you love it when you get that jump shot, no scope 360 off the slide jump. So satisfying, especially with a suppressor.
Was it the voice? Was it the fire burning in me? All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony. Left me with the pieces of forever that you broke. But since you left me alone, I've been high.
I've been counting down the days to get out. I've been looking for a way from this town. And you're too far away to help me now. So I'm counting down the days to get out. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, fly from the end. So I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. I've been staring at the sun in my eyes. I've been keeping on the run every night. But you're too far away to see the signs. So I'm staring at the sun till I'm dry. 'Cause I need to learn to forget everything that drags me down. I need to forget everything inside me now. Full speed ahead, fly from the end. So I'm full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah. Full speed now. Full speed, got the pedal down. Full speed now. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Driving me crazy just looking at it. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. Combing your hair with your hand gives me feelings I don't understand. You do this thing when you're biting your lip. It's driving me crazy just looking at it. You know me better than I know myself. I don't wanna live in a world without you. You do this thing when